Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Old Big Jim coming at y'all from the bog, located here at the International House of Barlow, Casa de Barlow. Well, it's Monday, so time for Modified Monday. Hashtag that I don't think was started by Brother Aaron, but in my world, he started it. So that's who I'm going to shout out. I don't know who to shout out, but it don't matter. Okay. Before we get started, Brother Cornbread, I stumbled upon his correspondence that we had. He sent me a package about, I don't know, a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. I don't remember exactly when, but and I set it over here. I got it all in a baggie. I was looking for it. He shared some stuff for me that just you look back on things like that, and things come to you about things that you forgot, and just that he wrote 4 complete index cards full of stuff. He prayed with me, prayed for me. And the reason I was looking for this was because everybody's been showing this sticker, the holographic. Of course, I've been showing the old school. Of course, he sent me his business card. That's the second one of these I got. He actually sent one of these home through Billy Ray down at Deep South after the Ellaville show last year. But I was looking for this one because that's cooler than the cornbread right there. Let me tell you right now. Anyway, every time I think about cornbread, I get a smile on my face, and that's a good thing. Okay. If y'all want to help, Brother Dwayne Clark Kentucky Knives, has started an auction. It'll be the 27th. Of course, I've been over all this, and it's all in the description. Everything you need to know is in the description of each video that I put out. And until the auction is over with, it'll be there. I'll take the auction down, and I'll update it because it's going to be a lot of stuff. Brother Dwayne may probably going to consider maybe breaking it up into a couple of shows, but I've got, it's packed. It's in there in my little shipping area. It's packed up. The first volley that I'm going to fire is headed that way, and then I'm gonna send some artsy stuff. Just stuff if it sells for $1, it'd be better than me holding on to it. But there's gonna be one thing in there that's gonna be pretty epic, and I hope whoever gets it, I hope they spend a lot of money on it, and I hope it brings joy to them. But and look, every knife tuber that I know has stepped up. Today, there was a shot fired by Mr. Scab over at Choir Boys Outdoors, who is a outstanding fella. You know, he's like me. He's old school. He's a fine fella. Okay, Choir Boys Outdoors. Y'all need to go watch. I posted it because if you want to know what kind of fella Scott Baldwin is, you need to go watch this video. Okay. There's a reason why he says he's Scab and we're not. And if you watch this video, you'll understand. So go to my post and click on the one down there that talks about Brother Scab, Mr. Scab, and go watch this video. It's 4.5 minutes long. And he even tells you in there why he did a 4.5 minute video. Because he's not asking the knife community to help Cornbread. He's asking the world, okay? He wants everybody to help Cornbread, okay? I never even thought about that, but he's right. The GoFundMe is open to everybody. You ain't got to be a knife person. If for some reason you stumble upon this video and you hear me talking right now, there ain't a finer fella in the world than Mike Chappelle, and he needs our help. And if you go there and just leave $10, it'll be in the outcome of your life. You will be a better person for sending him $10. Okay, that's my deal on that. Okay, let's go on and get this Modified Monday done. Aaron Williams. I feel sure that I don't know. I ain't got a clue. But I'm pretty sure Aaron Williams is going to put an epic box together and send to Brother Dwayne. That's just how I feel about Aaron. Okay. Yesterday, there's a feller from El Dorado, Arkansas. Y'all might have heard of him. HT's EDC. Just a hell of a fella. Great fella. Well, he did a Modified Sunday. That's how avant-garde he is. Modified Sunday. Didn't call it that, but I did. And it was about putting a sharpening choil on a knife. And he does it way different from me. That's fine. But that's what makes this community what it is, because he can do it one way and I can do it one way, and as long as we end up at our destination, it's all good. So I'm not going to go and tell you what bit that I use and how I install it in my Dremel, and where I got my Dremel and how I got it. I bought it at a yard sale. It cost $8. I had to go to Walmart and buy a battery for it. It worked perfect. I went to Tractor Supply and bought some cheap bits. Stumbled through those until I realized that you got to buy good bits. The tool doesn't matter; it's the bits that matter, because that makes the Dremel or Hyper Tough or Chicago Pneumatic or whatever brand. That's what makes it work, is what bits you got in it. And I learned that, but brother HT shared that with us, so that's all good water under the bridge. But to get you where I'm went with the knife that I want to show y'all, I have to take you down a little road. So here's what we're going to do. This first one is from the Highlander series, and it's a one-arm razor. Okay, got that dark micarta with the Rough Rider shield, Rough Rider tang stamp. Okay, but see, the tip of this is all factory. That's just the way it came. Sharpening choil. Now you got a little baby sharpening choil on there. Y'all might can see that. Let me get it up in there where y'all see it. You got a little bitty sharpening choil on it. But in the world of razors, in my world, I won't get it. Now, these are lockbacks. You know, they're Rough Rider makes a lot of these little lockbacks. You know, great little pocket dropper. Has that Barlow look about it. You know, with the long bolster, which, you know, I've had Parker Frost. I got a bunch of this pattern. Some of them I messed with, some of them I hadn't. I got a one that has a Smoky Mountain Knife Works stamp that was made in Japan, probably by the same company that was making Rough Rider at the time in the early '90s. But anyway, let me get this one back out, because see, this is what it looks like from the factory, okay? And this is what it looks like when Brother Jim gets through with it. Y'all see how I have enhanced the part that this part right here is what grabs onto the seam of your pants. You can pull this out, hook that in the seam of your pants, and flick it, and the knife will open. Okay? You remember the sharpening tool on this one. Now look at the sharpening tool on this one. Okay? Now, what makes mine a little different from what Brother HT did is he basically just used a rounded bit and made a rounded choil, which is completely all right for what, you know, where he was headed. He was looking for a relief that allowed him to get the entire blade on the surface of the sharpening stone, which is all good. But I'm looking for, you know, the old straight razors. That's kind of what I'm looking for. So mine comes in at an angle. Y'all can see how it's got, from the blade side, it kind of angles down into the hole, and gives you that, gives you the blade. You can shave with this. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way I have shaped this choil. Okay, that's in my mind. Okay, that's what it looks for. But not only that, look at this. Look at that bone. Amber bone. These Rough Riders ain't no good, man. Y'all stop buying them. Okay? Got that Chevrolet Shield. That beautiful orange bone. Yeah, them Rough Riders ain't no good. They made in China. Okay. Now, I wasn't even going to show this knife, the knife that I showed right here. But when Brother Harold put up his video, I figured it would be prudent to share with y'all. And this knife, it's an old timer. Okay, it's not it ain't nothing special. It's a medium trapper. Number 84 OTY. Okay. Got your standard clip blade, California clip, whatever, Turkish clip, whatever you want to call it. This one is made in China, just like all the other nasty knives that are out there. There's your Tang stamp. There's your model number. Okay? But the thing that's different about this one now, can y'all see it? Oh, Big Jim turned that spade blade into a straight razor. Alright, now there's a YouTuber, I'm not going to name him, but there's a YouTuber that made a reference to this particular modification and said he wanted to try it, but he just didn't have the confidence to do it. But if you look at the spade blade on this trapper, it's now exactly like the spade blade, like the razor blade on this Rough Rider. So this is nothing, this is no land, I haven't I haven't broke the dam on something new modification by any means, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay, means you can pull this, it's a medium trapper. Take that medium trapper, pull it out of your pocket, hook it on your pants, rip it open while you got your can of corn. We got your can of corn in the other side. Let's say you got your hoagie in your other hand. You don't want to set it down. You take this, hook it on your pants, pull it out, hook it out. You cut your hoagie in half and keep on going. Nothing, no earth-shattering stuff right there. Now then, the other knives I've got for y'all are way over there on my walker, so excuse me. I don't know what Milo's doing. I ain't got a clue. He ain't inside. He ain't come in all morning. All right, now, out of the load, y'all know the load, all them knives I got. I've had 2 or 3 or 4 of them in the mineral oil getting ready for to be cleaned up. And last week, I showed y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. Okay. Last week I showed y'all this one. Just want to give a little rub, make it pretty for y'all. This is the full-size trapper, made in Japan by Frost Cutlery. Vintage, very vintage. It's a regular trapper, but you look at that pretty bone. And the more it dries out, the prettier it gets, man. I went and dug the side of my trapper box. That sun's gonna pretty right there. I don't care who you are, where you from. Okay, and listen to this. And if you look on the blade there, it says a Jim Bowie Trapper 2. Pretty cool. But what I didn't know when I was messing with this one was that it has a baby brother. It had a baby brother. I didn't even know. Well, I knew that they were close, but I didn't know that they were made by the same company. Now this was a solid brick of rust. Okay, now the knife itself was not rusted because it's stainless. It was stained, and I had to take care of all that. But I mean, I'm just giving life back to owner. I had to take this after it was in the mineral oil for a week, and then I put it in hot water and soap and let it soak. And after all that, I still had to take a screwdriver and slip under the blade and pry it open, and then oil it, and then work it back and forth for hours to get it to where it would just function as a pocket knife again. Okay, and but it is equally as beautiful as that one right there. And you'll see it. You'll see it when I put it up here. This is a little probably 3 5/8 inch lock back. Got the same bone, same manufacturer, Frost Cutlery from Japan. Y'all look at that. That thing is pretty. Lord, it's pretty. And this one is called the Barracuda. Okay. Lock back. I'm talking about. I sanded. I rolled up double aught steel wool and got down in the channel. Got the channel all cleaned out. It's not 100% yet. I mean, it's still kind of the walkie-talkie out there, but it's a lock back, so it's not supposed to have a massive snap, but it's coming. It'll get there. I mean, it's coming. I think it's going. After I don't know if I'm gonna tote it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Got all these knives I'm redoing, restoring. These are not really repairs. They're just restorations. But when I started my journey back into knives, there was a saying that some gentleman, I can't remember his name, he liked to say, giving life to old knives. That would be the knife doctor. So that's kind of, it's not my motto, but it motivates me to find stuff like this, just a piece of rust, and give it new life. So that's number two. Number two we got done there. Now the last one, and I've got, these knives were all over the world, man. They're absolutely beautiful pocket knives. And once again, it's made in Japan. Now, I don't know who this collection belonged to that I bought these knives from. I don't know his name. I don't know who he was. I don't know where he was at. I don't know anything about him. But I sure would have liked to know him because his collecting and my collecting were parallel. I love Japanese knives. I'm sorry. I just love Japanese knives. And I've got several of these. I think this is a 500. No, this is a 800. It's a 3.5 inch, 3 5/8 inch folding knife made by Sharp. I've got one of these, and I didn't have the badge for it, so I tried to make a badge, and it turned out all right. But I basically sanded it smooth and did away with the badge. But not this one. I had the badge. The badge fell out. I had to glue it back in there. But that's pretty nice, y'all. And this one, it come back real good. Got all the snap. Got all the walk and talk. Just a beautiful little pocket knife, y'all. Got a little lanyard hole there. I don't know what kind of string or cord I would use to make a lanyard for that bad boy, but that's just pretty knife, guys. It's solid as a rock. It's pretty sharp. I doubt it would cut. I don't know. Let's see what happens if we try. Probably gonna make a fool out of me. You know why? Because I ain't didn't do no big sharpening to it, but it will cut. I mean, he ain't gonna make no curlicues, but tell you what, it'll open up a package. It would be a package of assassins. The old Big Jim popped the edge on it before it's over with. Ain't no telling, man. This be one of them I'll be in the post office, see somebody I ain't seen in a long time. And I said, man, what y'all doing? Oh, I ain't doing nothing. Staying out of trouble, yeah. So what kind of pocket knife you got? I ain't got no pocket knife. I hand it to him. Sure will. That's how old Big Jim rolls. Anyway, guys, Modified Money, brought to you by Aaron Williams, A&W Custom Design. Fine fella. I check every other day trying to see if he's put out a video, because man, when he brings it, he's got that calm voice, and he's well thought out, calculated. His videos are always very entertaining, very inspiring. Hey, Dub, you the man. Clark, Kentucky Knife, can't say enough about him. Can't say enough about him. Cornbread needs our help. Y'all get in there where you fit in there. All right, guys. Modified Monday. I better go in there and do something. I guess it's probably, look at there. What does that say? 12:30? I can't see across the room over there. That's why I got clocks everywhere so I can figure out what time it is. 11:30. Lord have mercy. Alright. So that means I got the whole rest of the day. I have to go find something to rub on. Anyway, I'm glad y'all came by. Thank y'all for stopping by the bog. I hope all of y'all have been paying attention. I really, really love each and every one of y'all. We're at almost at 800 subscribers. So there's only one thing left for old Big Jim to say. Rule number 9.